Hello friends, this is Thaddeus from Going Nerdy, and I recently started a second SWGOH account. It has been years since I have played as a beginner, as a noob, as a brand new person coming to the game, and I wanted to see what it was like. Now I've gone back a couple of times, and I've started making accounts, or I made one account and I just let it drop to the wayside. I am going to bring this account to level 85. I'm going to bring it to relics. I'm going to do this as a test account, and I want to see where it goes. Like, a lot of people do this. I'm not the only person, but I am going to do this as a 100% free-to-play player. Now, I'm not a free-to-play player. I cannot claim that. The moment I spent a penny on this game, that went out the door. Now, I've spent more than a penny on this game. And as I've done that, I've had my regrets, to be sure. But I love the game. I make videos for it. I love the community. It's wonderful. And as I've looked at this game, as I've played the game, one of the things that I've noticed, or as I've come back to the game, one of the things that I've noticed is just how many bundles are introduced right off the bat in the opening days. Now, I started this account last night. I played for about an hour. I played today. It's Sunday when I make this video, and like, it was on all day. Now, I wasn't playing all day, but it was on. My energy was refreshing, and I look at this and I'm like, holy crap! There's so many purchases a person can make, and it's just insane. And I wanted to say this. I wanted to make a quick video about these purchases. If you're new, if you don't care about spending money, if you want to drop $50, $100, then you're going to. I get that. But here's what you need to know about these. Some of them are definitely worth more. They have a higher value than others. If you're brand new, the Hyperdrive bundle is $100. I mean, I don't have $100 to just drop on this, and nor did I when I first started playing. And it's interesting because this seems to me geared towards one of two types of people. People who have a crazy amount of disposable income. They can just drop $100 in a game they just started playing, right? Consider that. Like, it's a game that they may or may not play continually, and so it's like, hey, I'll just throw $100 at it. I don't have that kind of money. I only started spending when I was like 2 or 3 years into the game. And so and it was like $20 here, $30 there. And last year it was way more than I wanted. But it's that idea that it's people who have money to burn. And there are people out there that do that. And that's fine. And I'm not going to disparage that. I don't think this is a bad idea for CG to do this at all. The other thing is, if a player who has started, maybe they want to restart. Maybe they've played for 6 months and they're like, you know what, I love my guild, I love everything, but I just didn't get a good start and I wasted a lot of stuff. Or I've been playing for a few months and I'm not where I want to be. I know I'm going to play long term. They're going to drop the $100. I, as an in-game player, still have this bundle available to me. And honestly, for new players who are going to play, worth it. If you're new, these new crystal specials, not worth it at all. If you're going to buy energy, what you need to do is you need to come over here and spend money in crystals. This is where you're going to get your biggest bang for your buck. Periodically, they do different things. You've got this thing like a one-time bundle. It's just not worth it, guys. Now, just in my mind, it's not. If you are not a Hyperdrive bundle player, but you are like a targeted spender, this other stuff is where you're going to be focusing, right? For example, the Mandalorian characters. This is going to get you started on the characters they're really pretty good. This is the Mando that you want. The legendary event Mando, not worth it. This Mando, amazing. This Grief Karga, amazing. Cara Dune, Queel IG-11, all great characters. The only reason I would suggest buying this bundle is if you want them. It sounds stupid even saying, but if you want them, these specific characters. Now, what they've done is they've given you options. Now, again, what's fascinating about this, these 5 characters, not in the Hyperdrive bundle, right? The Hyperdrive bundle gets you all of these characters to, I believe, level 4, maybe level 5. Right? And it gets you a ton of gear, and it's fine. It's worthwhile. These guys aren't in it. Other characters, the Chosen One bundle, solid, right? Vader bundle, this Vader bundle, solid. Kylo Ren, Scavenger Ray. If you are going to spend money, this guy is probably the best bang for your buck. I am an endgame player on my other account. 80 crystals gets you, I think, again, level 4, tier 4. You have a lot of really, you get extra energy, you get extra stuff, you get enough credits to, you unlock them at tier 4. This is a solid bundle because he is one of the most useful characters in the game. Still is. He's not the best. I won't say that he's the best. He's useful and he's good. If you want to finish him off or get another additional crystals, like look at how much the cost is. It's another 85 just to get him to another tier of the game. Not worth it, right? Look at this. You're starting off $5. That's a good deal. That's an amazing deal. This, not so much. Rey, same concept. Rey is a great character. The Scavenger Rey is really good, especially for new players. She's a really good character. Avoid these like the plague. The premium there's a Squad Arena. Squad Arena is not terrible. This is actually pretty good. If you're spending money, then, not terrible. But probably want to avoid those. Same thing with your First Order. The First Order, very similar. You can unlock Phasma and you can unlock First Order Executioner, right? Pretty good, fairly cheap, but look at compare that to this. $8 and you get all of this crap. You get a whole squad, right? Over here for $8, you get 2 with some extra crystals. Not worth it in comparison, right? It just doesn't make fiscal sense. Sith bundle, right? Sidious is good. You don't need him. At least right off the bat, my initial thoughts, you probably don't need him. These guys, Resistance packs, I would avoid packs like this because there's a probability factor. Yeah, you'll get 10, but you're going to spend... you're going to spend 1, like 700 crystals. This is not worth it. It's just not, guys. Spend the money on the crystals. Now, here are just my thoughts, guys. The other pack, the other things that I think are good is when you're buying these, these $8, and again, they're only for new players. Kenobi, Ezra, these are viable. These are valuable. Same thing over here with the light side pack, or the Separatist pack, the dark side pack. She's not great, but she's good as a starter character. Boba Fett is the best bounty hunter you can get as a beginning player. He's just solid. Dooku, again, solid characters. So if you're going to spend money, okay, if you're going to spend any money, and you're not going to spend money on crystals, which, again, this is where my money goes when I do buy stuff. I don't buy probabilities, I buy this. Hyperdrive bundle, biggest bang for your buck. That's going to get you to level 85. That can get you everywhere you need to be. However, only do that if you are a long-term player. Like, if you are playing this and you're like, I don't know if I'm going to be here in 6 months. Don't do it. Way too much money. Just not worth it. Otherwise, as a new character, when you get these packs, if the Mandalorian is still available, get it. If you're going to spend money. Same thing with Kylo and or Rey. These are two great prices, really hard to beat. Jumping over here, I would avoid the first order pack, and I would jump on these two with both feet. So let's see, total pack value. Let's see, that's $8. Jump back over here. That's 16 plus 10, so 26. And then with these guys, that's $32, and you get a lot of value, like a ton of value. These aren't bad, but they're just not great. I would probably avoid them as well. If you're going to spend any money, if you're debating on spending money, I always recommend you buy crystals. If you don't ever buy these things. They're just not worth it. Again, it's a gamble. You do get a guarantee card. You guaranteed at least one character. Duplicates will be transferred into stuff. You don't know if you're going to get someone good or someone bad. Someone you have, someone you don't want. It's definitely something that you need to be careful with. But again, if you're going to buy anything, and again, I tell you, you spend your money how you want to spend your money. But if you're not sure you're going to be here in a couple of months, don't. Just don't. But if you do, these two are the greatest starter packs. Kylo more so than Rey. Mando, right here, solid. This Mandalorian, this bounty hunter is the best bounty hunter in the game for new players, in my mind. Boba Fett is tied, maybe a little ahead of him, just because Boba's way easier to farm. That guy's still a little challenging to farm. So these are just my thoughts, guys. I mean, again, you do what you're going to do. This is coming from an experienced player who has spent money in the game. It's definitely not something that I want to continue to do. Definitely not something that I recommend doing. Only do it if you have the money to do, right? But again, you do you. And that sounds stupid. I'm sure you guys are like, of course, Thaddeus, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Don't listen. But just from my perspective, the ones that I listed out are the better value. Keep that in mind, right? If you ever spend money in this game, most people just spend it on crystals. It's the thing that kind of keeps the wheels greased, right? The farm moving. But let me know what you guys think. If you have any other advice, any other thoughts, feel free to leave a comment in the section below. Make sure to hit that like button and, subscribe. Let me know. I'm going to be creating, because I started a new account, I'm going to be creating videos for new players. And hopefully getting inside the mind of a new player, because this is what I'm experiencing again. Also hit that bell button to be notified anytime I post a video. Share this with your guild. Share this with your family. Share this with your mom. She may enjoy it. I know my mom does, even though she doesn't understand anything that I'm saying. Yeah, share this with whoever. And in the section below, guys, there are 2 links. The first is for Audible. I highly recommend Audible. I love Star Wars books. I love Star Wars. But even if you don't like Star Wars books, Audible is wonderful. In the link, you sign up for 1 month. It's absolutely free. 2 free audiobooks of your choice. But with that, there are dozens, if not hundreds, of additional books that they just like throw at you. And these aren't crappy books. These are good quality, well-written books. And so, yeah, you get 2 of your choice, and there's hundreds others that you can choose from as well for free, all for 1 month. Now, if you quit and you don't keep the subscription, you still keep all that other stuff. It's such a good value. And every time you sign up, you help the channel, which is also a good value. Additionally, guys, in the section below, you will notice a link to the Going Nerdy swag store. You get masks, t-shirts, hoodies, all kinds of other awesome Going Nerdy swag. Let me know if you guys have any thoughts, any questions. And as always, this has been Thaddeus from Going Nerdy. And remember to always smile and stay nerdy.